Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn what is Python, and by the end of this video you will know why Python is one of the most popular programming language. So let's get started. Here is the content of this video. In this video we are learning what is Python, why Python, and how Python works. Let's start with some fundamental question. What is Python? So Python is a high-level programming language like C++, Java, and C Sharp. Python is interpreted directly, and there is no need to compile it by developer. In C++ and Java, we need to first compile the program and then execute. But in Python, you can directly run the program. Also, Python is simple and readable as compared to other programming languages. Python syntax is clean and easy to follow. Due to that, developers spend less time in figuring out the rules of the language and spend more time to focus on solving problems. One of the coolest things about Python is that it supports multiple programming styles. It supports procedural programming, object-oriented programming, and even functional programming. In procedural programming, you write your code as a sequence of steps. In object-oriented programming, you create classes and objects to structure your code. And we can develop application using various object-oriented programming concepts like inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. With functional programming, you can focus on writing functions that are clean, reusable, and easy to test. Let's move to the next section, that is why Python. Let's understand why Python is getting widely used in the IT industry. Python provides huge collection of standard libraries. Not only that, Python is also supported by vast set of third-party libraries. These libraries extend the Python's capability in all kind of areas like web development, data science, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. In web development, Python provides frameworks like Django and Flask. If you are into data science or machine learning, Python has libraries like Pandas and NumPy. One more thing to mention that Python is not only used for data science or machine learning, it is also being used to develop the microservices. So in short, Python can be used to develop all various kind of applications. This is quick overview of why Python is so widely used in the tech industry. Now let's jump to the next interesting section, how Python works. So far, we understand what is Python and why Python is so widely used. Now it's time to understand how it works. Python code is executed by the Python interpreter, which converts the Python code into machine language, and then computer can run that code. Now, you might be curious about how Python works under the hood from the moment you hit run command till you see the output on the screen. Let's understand how it works. This diagram shows various steps involved during the Python program execution and also the role of Python interpreter. So when you run Python code, the interpreter takes your source code as input. First, it performs lexing, which means it breaks down your code into smaller chunks called tokens. Then it moves to parsing, where it organizes those tokens into pre-structure that the computer can understand. Next, the interpreter compiles the code into bytecode. This bytecode is then processed by the Python virtual machine, the PVM. The PVM takes the bytecode as input and converts it into the format that your machine can actually understand. Finally, your computer runs the code and you see the output on the screen. Specific to this example, we created hello.py file as a source code. Then we added print hello world function into that file. To run this Python code, you need to go to console and then type python space hello.py command. There are many different ways to run Python program, which we will see in our upcoming videos. Once you run the command python space hello.py, interpreter will take hello.py source code and perform lexing, parsing, compilation process, and then PVM, that is Python virtual machine, converts that bytecode into machine understandable format, that is 0101 format like this. Finally, computer run that code and you see the output on the screen, hello world. So that's how Python turns your code into action. Let's summarize what we learned in this video. In this video, we learned what is Python, why Python, and how Python works. That's it in this video. See you in the next video.